Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Panda Thorns. And today I'm going to be telling you a story. While you're sitting here watching this story, I would love it if you would like, comment, and subscribe in order to grow this platform. Without further ado, this story is called Weird Life of Witches by Deadhead Panda. Hello, everyone. My name is Hope. I'm the daughter of a witch. Yeah, I know. Ooh, a witch. I bet your mom and you are ugly. Actually, me and my mom are absolutely normal looking and could probably sit right next to you, and you would never notice anything until I curse you. Even though I don't like the whole witch business, it's my 16th birthday. So yeah, the whole tradition and seance will happen tonight. Great, right? Not really, because I'm a twin. Twin witches are a completely different story. Here is why. Every witch loves pregnancy until they realize they're having twins. Then the worry begins. Why, you ask? Because balance. Everything has a balance. For every good, there is an evil. So having twins means one will be good and one will be evil. Over the months of pregnancy, the pain becomes horrible, as if the babies are trying to rip you apart, creating an anger in the mother before birth for her babies, because she knows it's the evil one trying to absorb her power and take her life, as well as kill the good baby inside of her. Many witches would kill the living baby at birth because they are sure that that is the evil baby and that the good baby was killed in the womb. Even though there is no way to be absolutely sure that the baby you are killing was evil or good. My mother could do no such thing because she went into labor early and had to be taken from the middle of a shopping mall to the hospital. Please, please let me go. Please, I need to have my babies at home. I can't have my babies here. Please let me go. But they would not release her because they were afraid that she was not going to make it. You see, normally, witches who are having twin babies will have their babies at home with the coven's midwife and members so that a type of blessing could be done, or in my mom's case, be prepared to kill the evil baby. Fortunately for us, she was not released, and she had to contact the coven to make them aware. They wouldn't be in place to assist her anyway because we were 2 months early. Mom was assisted by doctors and nurses, and I came first, a bouncing baby girl, as beautiful as could be. So I got to live, but unfortunately be labeled as the evil child. If you can't tell by now, my mom hates me because I was the firstborn. She named me Hope because she hoped I wasn't evil, but in her heart, she doesn't believe that. I know you're saying, Hope, but you're alive and it's your 16th birthday and you've lived a good life. Yeah, but you don't understand. From birth, I was separated from my sister and my mom. Yes, my sister survived. We both survived. But my mom named her Angel because she was the second to be born. My mother kept Angel, and I got sent to my aunt's home. Don't get me wrong, my aunt loved me like a mother. But my mother truly does not love me. So at our birth, the coven convened, they blessed us both, and I got sent away to my aunt. I've seen my mother on rare occasions throughout the years, but I've never seen my sister. My aunt loves me like I'm her own child with all of her heart because she was never able to have kids. So her and her husband love me like their own child. All my life, I've been the perfect child, amazing grades, excellent casting skills, and a love for everything. The thing that haunts me the most was on my 5th birthday. My mom came to see me, and I ran up and I hugged her. She slung me to the ground and scampered backwards. She started crying and ran away. I was shocked. It hurt my feelings. So I turned and ran upstairs to my room and climbed under my blankets and I cried. I could hear my aunt screaming and hollering at her. She's just a child. You're insane. Absolutely horrible person. Then I heard the door slam. Moments later, the door opened to my room, and I felt pressure around my blanket. My aunt picked me up and cuddled me and said, "You're worthy, you're beautiful, you are smart, and a kind person. Pay no attention to your mother. She isn't well." So ever since that day, birthdays for me have been sour. Hopefully tonight, this all changes. Tonight is when our paths are made obvious. My aunt and her husband, Ada, said no matter what, I will always be their beloved daughter, no matter what path I choose. Ada taught me, very young, that not all evil witches are actually evil. He was actually a twin and made a dark choice on his 16th birthday because of how his family was. But he isn't really a witch. He's more of a witch doctor. And I don't think those are quite the same. Some hours have passed now, and the moon has come up over the forest and has bloomed to be so big and beautiful. I got ready. I have a long black dress on, a cute pair of boots because we're going in the woods and I don't think heels will work. My aunt bought me the most beautiful cloak. It has a breathtaking dark blue. The hood of the cloak has a soft white fur lining the rim, and the surface of the cloak has shimmering sequences that mimic stars. I'm pretty sure she added some of her own magic to this cloak. It's been about 2 hours, and me and my family have driven to the sacred place where our seance will take place. As we walk the path through the woods, my aunt explains to me that generations before me have been through here. At least 10 generations of our family have taken this path before this land was so-called discovered. As we walk into the clearing, we are met with at least 30 to 40 women, all dressed in different types of cloaks and dresses. I'm assuming they're all here to celebrate my birthday, my coming of age, my adulthood, and my passage into the covenhood. I was led to the middle and placed next to another girl with a hood over her head. My hood was pulled over my head as well. I couldn't see anything. I was so nervous. A woman in all white stood before us, and she began to speak. "Sisters and brothers, we are gathered here today for these two youth to make their journey into adulthood, to become productive members of our society, to join us in covenanthood. The crowd roared and everybody clapped. I heard someone cast a luminous spell which sent up glowing orbs all over the place. It was so beautiful. And at that moment, my stomach started to churn. My worry returned. Just as my nerves were about to set in, I felt a hand wrap around mine and squeeze it. It was comforting and calming. I felt my head slightly lift to look at the hand of the person who was holding me. I followed the hand up to the shoulders of the cloak, where I saw curly reddish brown hair, similar to mine, which I found odd because I was a unique type of look, as my hair was reddish brown and curly mess. The hand was caramel brown with black fingernails. Without thinking, I said angel, and she squeezed my hand. Suddenly, she got snatched away. I heard my aunt's voice lash out, and then I heard my mom rebuttal with, "I won't let her taint my daughter," roared out over the crowd. Everything fell silent. All of the other witches and warlocks, silent. The woods itself, silent. The woman that was dressed in all white standing in front of us looked our direction. I heard her voice say, "Release those girls!" My aunt rubbed my back and stepped away. I could hear my mother hesitantly stepping away from my sister. "Girls," the woman said gleefully, "remove your hoods and look upon each other." I slowly removed my hood and raised my head. I could see everyone staring and looking at me. I looked to my left to see. I would assume to be my sister. Her hair was brownish red. Her skin was a beautiful caramel color. She had green eyes. It was like looking in a mirror. And just like that, it was as if we were drawn to each other. As if we had never been separated. I could see in her eyes she never harbored any ill will for me. That she longed to be with her sister just as much as I longed to be with her. Out the corner of my eye, I could see my mother, her eyes full wide with rage. From her cloak she pulled her dagger, and she lunged at me. No, lunged at us. I grabbed my sister's hand. I swung her around and brought her to my side. As if a surge of power latched us together, invisible hands grasped our mother and shackled her to the ground. The hands started to pull her in opposite directions, and the knife that she had levitated to under her throat. "Wait," the woman in white snarled. The knife froze, inches away from my mother's neck. "Cindy," the woman said, "you are stuck in the old ways. We told you the girls belonged together from the start. This was the first set of twins to equally survive amongst all of our bloodlines. That neither had suffered, and that they both equally drained and tried to end you. I told you I foresaw your death at their hands. You chose this by ignoring the darkness in yourself. The girls are both balanced in light and dark. Then she grinned widely. So tonight we will eat well. Then the woman in white walked around and stood behind us. She leaned down and she said, "Happy birthday," with a big grin, and followed it up with, "Have fun." Our eyes turned back to our mother. I could see my sister's face. She no longer had sympathy for our mother. I never had sympathy for our mother. I only longed to be loved. So on this, my 16th birthday, we will have fun. A beautiful chalice floated to under my mother's throat. As the knife started to cut in, you can hear her gurgling. Her bones are snapping. And I know right now, she's wishing she had been a better mother. I could see the all-out rage in my sister's eyes. So while I was thinking that her life was easy, her life must have been really hard. I could see that more than anything, she wants this. And I want her to have exactly what she would like for her birthday. This may be the first bit of fun she's ever gonna get. So let's make it a party, I thought to myself, as my mother went to pieces. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for sitting here and listening to our first story. Again, like, comment, subscribe so that you can follow us on this journey. These are our first stories, and we would like to give a giant thank you to the Blue Rose System, Prayel Panda System, Arashi Panda, all of these guys for supporting us. Those at Alpha Tau Zeta Omega, as well as Q Art Visions. Have a beautiful and yet creepy day. Bye-bye.